Very good morning, all of you. Nelson Mandela once said, "The education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change this world." So today, we gather here to celebrate a significant milestone of our new cohort of undergraduate student life. Another big step to change this world. First day at
runs
uni.
around 185-degree programs. About 20
Dear freshers, you have reached the culmination of years of dedication, perseverance, hard work, and we come here together to welcome you to this prestigious university, #1 science faculty in Sri Lanka. On behalf of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each and one of you. And I extend my warm welcome to the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, Senior Professor H.D. Karunaratne, Dean, Faculty of Science, Senior Professor Upul Sonnadara, Dean, UCSC, Dr. Ajanta Atukorala, heads of the departments, Senior Student Counselor, Permanent Student Counselor of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, Professor Sampath Senaviratne, administrative staff members. And this session will be live streamed via official YouTube channel of FOS Media. So to begin today's proceedings, let us stand for the national anthem. To the traditional segments of today's program, the lighting of oil lamp. I cordially invite Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, Senior Professor H.D. Karunaratne, Dean, Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, Professor Upul Sonnadara, Director, UCSC, Dr. Ajanta Atukorala, Heads of the Department, Senior Student Counselor, Permanent Student Council of the Faculty of Science, Professor Sampath Seneviratne, Acting Librarian, Mrs. Sajivani Somaratne, Senior Assistant Registrar, Faculty of Science, Mrs. Kumari Seneviratne, Senior Assistant Bursar, Faculty of Science, Mrs. Verangi Pereira. Thank you very much. I would now like to invite Senior Professor Upul Sonnadara, Dean, Faculty of Science, to officially welcome you all.
Vice Chancellor, Professor H.D. Karunaratne, Director, University of Colombo School of Computing, heads of departments, members of the staff, and dear students. Good morning. On behalf of the University of Colombo, I would like to welcome you to the Faculty of Science. So today is a very special day for you because your journey in higher education begins today. So some of the ideas I'm going to discuss here, I have already discussed with you at the orientation program. So I thought I will just, A-level is a very difficult exam. Even our time, we also had hard time getting through that. And if you look at the school system in Sri Lanka, you find that only certain number of schools actually teach science. And then passing A-level, coming from a science faculty, that's again difficult. And once you pass, getting to the university also difficult. And again, we have a limited number of positions in the state universities in science faculties. Out of that, getting a position in Colombo itself is a difficult task. So you have done well, congratulations. And I would like to extend my congratulations to all the parents behind each and every one of you. Why, let me talk a little bit about the Bachelor of Science degrees and why it is important. Today, if you look at current trends, in free education in our country, this is the last qualification you can get free from state universities. After that, if you want to do a master's or higher degrees, you have to pay for it. So I hope that you will use this given opportunity free of charge, that you will use it to the maximum. And if you look at the current employment, you will find that a degree is a must today if you want to do well from the starting position. Otherwise, you have to start at the lower position and go up. So, but again, there are barriers if you don't have the qualification. So getting a degree qualification is a advantage when you are looking for jobs in 3 to 4 years' time. If you look at the history of Colombo, we are 100 years old. So science, teaching science at University of Colombo goes back to the formation of Ceylon University of College in 1921. And we have long history of producing various eminent scientists, as well as those who have gone to develop the science and technology industry in this country. And I hope when you graduate, you will be part of it. You will be actually developing the science and education industry in this country. Our curriculum is very diverse. So we have a lot of opportunities we have given you. We have 7 strong departments of studies. And we have over 100 PhDs in the faculty. And all those services are available to you. And our specialized degrees, 4-year degrees, if you compare with the other science faculties in the country, you will find that we offer the large number of special degrees for the students coming in. And computer science, from first year, you can take as a subject. And we get the help from the University of Colombo School of Computing to teach that subject. So your opportunities are there for you to grab. And this is the time that you need to think how you can utilize your time effectively. Apart from the education, we have a number of other opportunities available to you. Especially, there are a number of student societies you can get involved with. You need to enjoy your time here. Actually, between your school education and the start in the employment, this may be the last period that you are going to be very free. I can remember, if I look back my own life, the time I spent in University of Colombo as a student, that's the most enjoyable time I had in my life. So I hope it will be the same to you. So with this, those words, let me wish you all the best for your university education here, and I hope that you will enjoy your time here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I would now like to have the honor to invite Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, Senior Professor H.D. Karunaratne, to inspire our freshers.
Very good morning to all. Senior Professor Sonadara, Dean of the Faculty of Science, Dr. Ajanta Thukorala, Director of the UCSC, heads of the departments, senior professors, all academics and administrative staff, dear parents, my dear students. It gives me great pleasure and honor to address you in this very important landmark day of your life. You have entered into the most prestigious academic institute in Sri Lanka. The University of Colombo is the oldest university in Sri Lanka, started in 1870s, and we are the largest university in Sri Lanka in terms of student numbers. Today we have 42,000 learning partners with us, 16,000 undergraduates, 11,000 postgraduate students, certificate and distance learning. Altogether, we have 42,000 learning partners in Sri Lanka. I don't think that there is another university in Sri Lanka having 11,000 postgraduate students in this time. And of course, we are trying to increase our rank. We are the number one in ranking in University of Colombo is the number one in Sri Lanka. And of course, we are a member of the best 15 universities in Asia. We are called Asian University Alliance, representing Singapore National University, University of Tokyo, Beijing University, same as University of Colombo also. We are in the same alliance. So in terms of various indices, you have entered into the most prestigious academic institute. So you are lucky. On the other hand, that you know, in today's education is changing and people are emphasizing on the STEM education. So science-based education. So you are lucky to have science in your school. You know, there are more than 10,000 schools in Sri Lanka. I think less than 3,000 schools have science and maths teachers, both English and all other important subjects. So therefore, you were lucky because that there are many students in Sri Lanka. They are going to school, there is no science teacher, no maths teacher in that sense. Anyway, that your effort, you have done very well in science stream and you have come to the most prestigious university. So it is the landmark achievement in your life. The universities are changing today. We are also changing all the time. Very recently, the last week, we established Foreign Students, International Students Association in University of Colombo in the first time of Sri Lankan university history. We have now about 106 postgraduate foreign students, international students, and 52 undergraduate students. You know, when the foreign students coming, there are many advantages for us because the university name is, of course, not limited to only one country, one region, that is for universe. So that, of course, undergraduate students come into our medical faculty, they spend $12,500 US during their 4 years they pay to University of Colombo. And the postgraduate students, those who are coming to our MBA program and MA in Financial Economics, EMBA, minimum they pay $3,000 per year. So foreign students, when they come to University of Colombo, they pay money. But 100% you are getting free education today, and not only that, you are getting even Mahapola scholarship, other scholarships and various type of benefits also from the university. So it is your duty, particularly in the University of Colombo, that you have to take the name of University of Colombo as much as high level. And I request from the particularly parents, please pay attention to your sons and daughters. We all are passing a very difficult time period in Sri Lanka. We all are facing many crises. There were some unpleasant incident in last year. You all are aware. So that therefore we need to keep with contact with our students. Parents, please at least Sunday or Saturday be with your children and share the things with the students, because students coming here sometimes becoming lonely so that they have some psychological issues. So therefore I think nowadays it is the role of adults in Sri Lanka to look after children. So I hope that parents today, they will take this. Don't think like my son or daughter going to university, I don't have any responsibility, they are doing. But you have responsibility to see that who are the associating friends, where they go, so then what can we do for them? So these are lifelong relations. I especially emphasize for parents that please look after your kids as early as possible. Like there are many unpleasant things happening in the country. We need to take some steps for that. Of course, University of Colombo students are not going behind the political parties or trade unions. It is lucky. Why? Because we get the cream of the cream, the highest GPA we get for medicine, highest Z score we get for medicine, management, and all other, you also, when you compare with the other science faculties. So therefore, that is one reason that our students are always committed for the University of Colombo and education. So I believe we expect you also to behave as a very acceptable university student, particularly keep the name of University of Colombo during this 4 years. Not only 4 years, for your entire life, you have to think about as your second home, the University of Colombo. So I'll speak few words in Sinhala also. ආදරණීය දෙමාපියනි මම එක ඉල්ලීමක් ඔබෙන් කරනවා ඔබ මේ අද විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට එවන ලද ළමයි අදින් අමතක කරන්න එපා ඔබේ ළමයි නිසා නිතරම ඒ ළමයා එක්ක බැඳීමක් තියාගන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ඇවිල්ලා කාවද ඇසුරු කරන්නේ මොනවද කරන්නේ කියන එක ගැන සෙවිල්ලෙන් ඉන්න මොකද අද අපි මේ වෙලාවේ ගෙවන්නේ ඊටාම අපහසු ආර්ථික පසුබිමක් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ මේ පසුබිම මැද සමහර ළමයින්ට දවල්ට කන්න සල්ලි නැහැ ට්‍රාන්ස්පෝර්ට් එකට සල්ලි නැහැ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ඉන්න තැනක් නැහැ හොස්ටල් ලැබෙන්නේ ඊටාම සිලෙක්ටඩ් කණ්ඩායමකට අපි දන්නවා ප්‍රශ්න ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා ඒ නිසා මේ අය මානසික වශයෙන් ඉහළ මට්ටමක තියාගන්න නම් මම හිතනවා වැඩිහිටියන් ලෙස අපට විශාල වගකීමක් තියෙනවා ඒ වගකීම අමතක කරන්න එපා විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයට ගිය නිසා ළමයා එයා හැම දෙයක් කරගනි කියලා හිතන්න එපා ළමයා පිළිබඳ සෙවිල්ලෙන් ඉන්න එතකොට මම හිතනවා මේ සිදුවන අවාසනාවන්ත සමහර සිදුවීම් අපට අමතක කරන්න නැති වෙන්න පුළුවන් එහෙම දේවල් මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල භූමියෙන් ඒ නිසා දෙමව්පියන්ගෙන් මම උපරිම සහාය ඉල්ලා සිටිනවා මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය තවදුරටත් ඉදිරියට ගෙන යාම සඳහා මම හිතනවා කාල වේලාව වේගයෙන් ගමන් කරනවා බොහෝ කරුණු කියන්න තිබුණත් මම හිතනවා ඔබට මේ විද්‍යාපීඨයෙන් ඉතා හොඳ ලෝකයේ ඉහළ ගණයේ අධ්‍යාපනයක් ලබා ගන්නට පුළුවන් ඒකින් උපරිම ප්‍රයෝජන අරගෙන රටටත් ඒ වගේම ලෝකයටත් වැඩදායී පුද්ගලයෙක් වෙන්න කියලා ඉල්ලා සිටමින් මම මගේ වචන ස්වල්පය අවසන් කරනවා බොහොම ස්තුතියි සියලුම දෙනාට
Thank you very much, sir. I would now like to invite Director, UCSC, Dr. Ajanta Atukorala, to address the gathering.
Dear Vice Chancellor, Dean, Faculty of Science, all the academic staff members of the Faculty of Science, administrative staff, as well as non-academic staff, parents, and my dear students. So I also, currently I'm representing the University of Colombo School of Computing, another faculty in computing of the University of Colombo, but we don't call it faculty, but it's called school because we have financial independence. But I also came like you all, because I am also a product of Faculty of Science, where in 1991, January, I also came to the BLT hall to start my life and education at University of Colombo Faculty of Science. So I was fortunate to do a 4-year degree and become the batch top of that who did 4th batch of Faculty of Science who did the computer science honors degree, and I was able to join the Faculty of Science as Department of Statistics and Computer Science Department and started my career. So there is a long way for you to go as well, and Faculty of Science is one of the best science faculties in this country, I would say in this region, as the Vice Chancellor said. So I think you have a lot of opportunities, a lot of courses are there for you to choose. So work hard first 2 years, and then you can get selected for honors degrees as well. Of course, you can do general degree and you can go to the whatever the level. So it doesn't say that if you do honors degree only, you can do a PhD and go further up, but anyone can do that. But only some selected best of the best of this best, we will be selected for the honors degrees as well. And also like University of Colombo School of Computing is a pioneer in computing in Sri Lanka as well. And science faculty, we will give our fullest support for all the courses, first year, second year, and third year, fourth year. We will be doing the computing courses. And especially when it comes to third year and fourth year, we do have joint honors, where with physics and computing, chemistry with computing, biology with computing, we have honors degree programs, joint honors degree programs, and we do almost 50% of teaching. So because of that, you will be getting the best from UCSC as well as Faculty of Science. So your career, your life is going to be much better. So just to tell a little bit about UCSC and Faculty of Science, just nearby, next door neighbors, and we don't have boundaries, we don't have any fences. So because of that, you all are going to stay in these premises and sharing with all, and also like who are in UCSC, also your friends who are doing A-levels together, and they are doing computer science or information systems degree program, and you all are doing different science degree programs, as well as you can do a lot of computing as well to adapt to your other subjects that you are doing. So because of that, I will request you all to be closer, do events together, and be friends, because that's the same area we are all sharing as well. And currently, like I think even if we take the canteen facilities, like there's a very nice canteen. I think you are going to be fortunate group probably, because the canteen is, we call open canteen when we were studying as well. So that was refurbished, and it is the best building is coming for the Faculty of Science. But until that, we were sharing our canteen UCSC, so you can come anytime. So no barriers, right, just to, because we have a smaller one compared to that. But however, at this moment, that is very important to share. So let's work together and be together with our another 350 students are at UCSC for the 2 degree programs. We have 700 plus students here, so altogether it's about 1,000 plus students coming for the science faculty premises here from that road here to Thurston Road to the Reed Avenue. So yeah, we do compete each other as well, especially in the inter-faculty meets, right? That is what I have seen. We do like our own individual, like each faculty. That's, I think I will encourage that, because ultimately, if you do best, you all are selected to University of Colombo teams. That is where like we want to get the best team for the University of Colombo. So then in that context, yeah, you can compete each other, because science faculty and UCSC in sports are very prominent. Now I think management faculty also have come in the recent past. But last few years, I think we were competing each other. So I think we have to keep that pace. I have told our students as well, because then finally, University of Colombo is going to be benefited, because for this university games that we were second last year, right? But our men's were good, right? They were the overall best, but of course female couldn't go up to that level. Because of that, University of Colombo came second place to Sri Jawadanapura. Probably we will work hard to get it this year, the first place with you all. So yeah, on those such things you can compete, but other than that, it's sharing and working together, right? Always you can come and get help from us, our staff. That's no problem, like if you have any problems with respect to computing. So with that note, I will congratulate you, and as a fellow student like you, I think you have a good future to go. So because of that, work hard, do extracurricular activities. There are lots of clubs at Faculty of Science. Involve with them, because through that also you can learn a lot other than. So this is not like the traditional school education where like you were really facing a very competitive exam, A-levels. But when you come to university, I would normally say that the degree is with you. Unless you screwed up yourself, you can get your degree. So, but you can do a lot of other things as well. But of course, you can top up your degree. You can work hard and then come to the maximum. So these things are possible, and I think all of you all will be highly employable because all the degrees are towards different sectors of science as well as computing. So with that, I will congratulate and wish all of you all will succeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. At the Faculty of Science, we strive to provide a pleasant and enjoyable and secure environment to our students. For that, we have introduced many student supportive programs. I cordially invite Professor Sampath Seneviratna, Permanent Student Councillor of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to you all, dear Sir, Vice Chancellor, the Dean of Science, and my teachers and colleagues. Very nice to see a full house, fresh thoughts. Most of you wanted to start a fresh new chapter in your life. I could remember this day 25 years ago in the same hall, little bit kind of old-fashioned then. The hall doesn't have this glamour, but it's a net. We love this place. A lot of things will happen here for you over the next 4 years. Drama, art, music, other performances. You are welcome. And all this happened here. So it's a very kind of sacred place for most of you as well as for me. I had a kind of a not so great childhood in my own opinion. So I was really keen when I got here the first day like this to start a new chapter. And I think the university held the promise for me. I had a very enjoyable life then after. So I will shift time to time remembering my first day. Mama මරත් මතකයි මේ වගේම ඔයගොල්ලන් වගේම එක දවසක් මීට අවුරුදු 25කට කලින් මේ හෝල් එකේම මේ විදිහට වාඩි වෙලා හිටියා. මට මතක හරිනම් මෙන්න මේකේ 10 වෙනි විතර ලයින් එකේ අලුත් chapter එකක් ජීවිතේ අලුත් බලාපොරොත්තු ගොඩාක් හීන මොනවද කරන්න කියලා කිසිම clue එකකුත් නැහැ. But first time මං ආවේ මට zoology කරන්න ඕන වෙලා පොඩි කාලේ ඉඳලම හිටියේ. කොළඹ යුනිවර්සිටි එන්නම ඕන වෙලා හිටියා. කොළඹ යුනිවර්සිටි ආවා. මට අලුත් ජීවිතයේ chapter එකක් පටන් ගන්න ලොකු උවමනාවක් තිබුණා. මම හිතන්නේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ මට ඒක ලබා දුන්නා. ඉතින් මේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම මම දන්නවා 650 to 700 new like faces with new dreams and wanted to start afresh. So welcome to the university. I want to tell you a few small things. First thing, you will realize that the life is like a game of chess. You have a chess board with 64, small squares, and you have different pieces, and each piece has its own moves. That only those moves are permitted. But in life, what happened? You will get different games of chess in different times of your life. The same pieces, the same board. The difference is that the rules will change from one chapter to another. So now, this is a new chapter. You have the same old chessboard, same old pieces, but the rules will be different. Some rules are drastically different. Maybe the knight can't jump over, or maybe the pawn can jump over now, over pieces. And but you have to play the game. You can't escape. So ළමයි එක දෙයක් තමයි ජීවිතේ ඕගොල්ලන් අද ඉඳලා ඉගෙන ගන්න. ඕගොල්ලන් මීට කලින් සමහරු එකපාරක් ඕක කරලා ඇති. මේ ජීවිතේ කියන්නේ එකම නිකන් chess board, chess game එකක් වගේ. chess board එක සමානයි, pieces සමානයි. හැබැයි නීති වෙනස්. ඒගොල්ලන්ට කරන්න පුළුවන් දේවල් වෙනස් වෙනවා. තමනුත් chess piece එකක් නම් chess board එකේ තමන්ට කරන්න පුළුවන් සහ බැරි දේවලුත් radically වෙනස් වෙනවා ජීවිතේ chapters වෙනස් වෙනකොට. So now on, from today onwards, you will have to face this slight difference. And that difference can be stressful. That difference can be annoying. That difference can be rewarding for some. If you had rules that were like dragging you down till now you don't have those rules maybe. Some rules you had freedom, you might not have that freedom any longer. The courses might be tougher than the school programs. Maybe you have more independence and you might be afraid of it, or you might don't want to have such independence. So you like to get told by others, and now nobody is to tell you what to do and what not to do. So these changes can be stressful, can be rewarding, but as adults, you can't avoid it, right? So මේ වෙනස්කම් ඕගලන්ට මීට කලින් දෙමව්පියෝ ඉන්නේ නැති, සමහරුන්ට ෆැමිලි එක ගොඩක් ලොකු ඇති, සමහරුන්ට සහෝදර සහෝදරියෝ ගොඩාක් කිට්ටු වෙලා ඉන්නේ නැති, සමහරුන්ට යාළුවෝ ඉන්නේ නැති, නැත්නම් ගමේ හරි නගරේ හරි පරිසරය පුරුදු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ නැති. දැන් සමහරුන්ට ඒවා වෙනස් වෙනවා. ඕගොල්ලන් අර ශිෂ්‍යයෝ විදිහට දරුවෝ විදිහට හිටපු අය දැන් වැඩිහිටියෝ වෙන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. එතකොට මේ ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆෝමේෂන්ස් මේ සමහරුන්ට අමාරුයි. ඒ ලැබෙන නිදහස සමහරුන්ට කරදරයක්. සමහරුන්ට ඒක හරි මේ ආශිර්වාදයක්. ඉතින් මේ ඔක්කොම ඇතුලේ තමයි මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ජීවිතය ඔයගොල්ලන් පටන් ගන්නෙ නව බලාපොරොත්තු එක්ක අලුත් ජීවිතයේ අලුත් කඩයිමක් පසු කරලා පරණ කඩයිම පසු කරලා අලුත් chapter එකකට එන එකක්. ඉතින් මේවා එක්ක ඕගොල්ලන් සමාජීය වශයෙන් ඒ වගේම මේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ පෞද්ගලික ජීවිතෙත් වෙනස්කම් වෙනවා. ඒ වයිදී විවිධ කලබලකාරීකම් එහෙම නැත්නම් අර ටර්බියුලන්ස් ඇති වෙනවා ඕගොල්ලන් ඇතුළේ. එතකොට තමයි අපේ ශිෂ්‍ය අනුශාසක කාර්යාලය, අපේ අපේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ ආචාර්ය මණ්ඩලය සහ මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල පද්ධතිය පවුලක් විදිහට ඕගොල්ලන්ට අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ. මේ පවුලේ ඉන්නවා විශේෂිත සමාජිකයෝ කීප දෙනෙක්. අර ඕගොල්ලන් හිටපු පවුලේ හිටිය අම්මා තාත්තා සහෝදර සහෝදරියෝ යාළුවෝ ගමේ වැව පන්සල පල්ලිය ඒ වගේ තිබිච්ච වගේම මේක ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා ඒ වගේම වෙන තලයක සමාජයක්. කවුද මේ සමාජය? ආචාර්ය මණ්ඩලයේ ඉන්නවා. දැන් ආචාර්ය මණ්ඩලය ගැනයි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය ගැන කිව්වම මට චූටි දෙයක් කියන්න ඕනේ. ඕගොල්ලන් අර ෆිල්ම් වල නවකතා වල නැත්තම් රූපවාහිනී අර ප්‍රවෘත්ති වල දකින විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයම නෙමෙයි කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ මේ විද්‍යාපීඨය. ඊට වඩා ගොඩාක් වෙනස්. අවුරුදු 70 දශකයේ ඔය මේ කලන්සූරියලා ගිය විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයයි අපි මේ ඉන්න විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය ගොඩාක් වෙනස්. ඒවයි ඔය කියන තරම් ගැප්ස් නැහැ. අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් හරි සමාජවාදී. අපේ දැන් ගුරුවරුත් එක්ක අපි යාළුවෝ වගේ හැසිරෙනවා. අපේ ළමයි එක්ක අපිත් යාළුවෝ වගේ හැසිරෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒකින්ද හරිම මේ සයන්ස් ෆැකල්ටිය ඔයගලන්ට අමාරු නෑ. I want to tell you few things. I'm shifting English and Sinhala so that at least I can cater about 70 to 80% of the crowd. Unfortunately, I can't speak Tamil, unfortunately, so I can't use 3 languages, but I'll try to at least go with 80%, which is slightly more with you all. So since you are now, most of you are away from the families or your former friends or former associates, the university itself provide a family. Who are these family? The lecturers, the demonstrating staff, which are closer to you than probably in terms of age than most of the faculty members, as well as we have about 30 different student societies in the science faculty and at large in the University of Colombo. So that's a great opportunity to fit into different aspects. The science has music, science has art, science has culture, science has history, science has literature. Science means not the faculty, the discipline of science. And science has many other aspects. And there are 30 or so student societies for you. And also you have the playground. The science faculty has the privilege because the playground is right next to us. You can eat at the canteen and then just go to the ground. Just go to the ground. You don't have to be somebody who done sports at school level to enjoy sports in the university level. There are lots of students who first time start a particular sport and excel. As Dr. Atukora mentioned, we are very good at sports, and there's a very good quality gymnasium, actually 2 in the university with trainers. Go try that out, right? Nobody is preventing that. And this 4 years is a transformative year anyway for you. On top of that, there's music societies, and there's different clubs, as I mentioned. And then there are societies that actually take you to different other places outside the university. And this is all your family. And they are the members that support you and console you in the years to come. තව පොඩි දෙයක් කියන්න ඕනේ මේ දැන් ඔය ඔක්කොම කිව්වට පස්සෙත් ඉතින් කොටසකට ස්ට්‍රෙස් වෙනවා. ඒක හේතු දෙකක් හින්දා වෙනවා ඔයගලන් ස්ට්‍රෙස් වෙන. එකක් තමයි කෝසස් අමාරුයි. ඉන්ඩිපෙන්ඩන්ස් කියන එක හරි අමාරු දෙයක් ගොඩක් මිනිස්සුන්ට දරා ගන්න. ඔය Tamanට ඕන දෙයක් කරන්න පුළුවන්කම හින්දාම සමහරුන්ට පිස්සු හැදෙනවා. පිස්සු හැදෙනවා කියන්නේ මොනවා කරගන්නද කියලා හිතා ගන්න බැරුව. එතකොට ස්ට්‍රෙස් වෙනවා. ඊට පස්සේ අනිත් ප්‍රශ්න තමයි ගෑනු ළමයි 400කුයි පිරිමි ළමයි 250කුයි අක්කර 5ක විතර දැම්මහම ඉතින් ප්‍රශ්න. මේ තරුණ අය ඒක නැචරල්. එහෙම නෙවෙනවා නම් ඕගොල්ලන් පිස්සෝ. ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඒක හින්දා පිස්සු වැටෙනවා නම් ඕගොල්ලන් සාමාන්‍ය අය. එතකොට දැන් අපි ඉන්නේ ඉතින් මේ පිස්සු වැටුනහම පොඩ්ඩක් සපෝට් කරලා ඉතින් එහෙම ගණන් ගන්න එපා කියලා මොනවා හරි කියලා ෂේප් කරලා ගෙදර යවන්න. එතකොට අර අපේ මේ වයිස් චාන්සලර් මැතිතුමා කිව්වා වගේම මේ මම කියන්න ඕනේ දැන් මේ මහත්මයා කිව්වා මේ මම මේ කියන්නේ දෙමව්පියන්ට දැන් මේ සමාජ ජාලාවල මේ එතුමාගේ දුව මියුසිෂන් කෙනෙක් එතුමා හරි පැෂනේට්ලි ඒ දුවගේ මේ ඒ ඇක්ටිවිටීස් එයාගේ ජයග්‍රහණ මේ ෂෙයා කරනවා. ඉතින් තාත්තා කෙනෙක් විදියට. ඉතින් ඒක මං හිතන්නේ මේ දෙමව්පියෝ හැමෝම මමත් දෙමව්පියෙක් විදිහට අපි මේ ළමයි එක්කම ඉන්න ඕනේ. ඒ ළමයි අතරමං වෙන්න දෙන්නත් බෑ. ඉතින් ඒකින්ද ඒ දෙමව්පියන්ගේ වගකීමෙන් කොටහක් අපි මේ ශිෂ්‍ය අනුශාසක කාර්යාලයේ විදිහට ශිෂ්‍ය අනුශාසකයෝ විදිහට or student counselors of the science faculty as well as the student counselors of the University of Colombo, we try to at least show the kids some support when they need, especially when they get stressed. So what you do when you are stressed, you can talk to a tree. There's lots of trees. It's a good way, but make sure that there's no other people around because that they might hear it and then that can cause problems. Trees, Nathan, there's a botany department. The lecturers, demos, and students of the botany department can do that. There's dogs, cats. You can talk to them because they don't tell to somebody else. You tell them. And if you can't tell them, there's a zoology department. And the people like us are there. If you are a physical science person and if you don't want trees and plants or animals, and there's a lapwing nesting family of lapwings in the other side of the faculty. You can talk to it. It normally listens. ඉතින් කිරල්ලු ඉන්නවා, බල්ලු ඉන්නවා, ගස් තියෙනවා. ඒව බැරි නම් මැත්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකේ අර ලස්සන බිල්ඩින් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකට කතා කරන්න බැරි නම් ඒකේ ඉන්න මහතුරුන්ට ගිහින් කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒගොල්ලන්ට එක කියන දේ අහයි. ලයිබ්‍රරි එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒකේ ඉන්නවා පොතපත. ඒගොල්ලන්ට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ওই විදිහට මේ සයන්ස් ෆැකල්ටි එක පුළුවන් ස්ටැට් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකේ දෙන්න නැත්නම් ස්ටැට් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකේ ඉන්න මහතුරු හරි හොඳයි. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ හැම තැනම ඕගොල්ලන්ට සපෝට් තියෙනවා. හැම කතා කරන්න. ශිෂ්‍ය අනුශාසක කාර්යාලයක් තියෙනවා. There is a student counselor's office at the main university in the other side of the Reed Avenue. We will soon get a small office by the canteen, hopefully. And we are there. So there's help and there's lots of demonstrating staff. They underwent all the problems. If you think your relationship problem is unique, I assure you, I at least heard 10 of such problems over the last year. Right? Because students come and talk to me. All kinds of things. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ relationship problems, ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ financial problems, එහෙම නැත්නම් ඕගොල්ලන්ට තියෙන මොනවා හරි දෙමව්පියන්ගේ ගැටලු, ලෙඩ රෝග සම්බන්ධ ගැටලු, ඒවට හැම එකටම මීට කලින් එහෙම වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒකින්ද මේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල පද්ධතියේ කොළඹ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ විශේෂයෙන් science faculty විශේෂයෙන් ඒ වගේ ප්‍රශ්න වලට උත්තර අපි ගාව තියෙනවා. හැබැයි ඇවිල්ලා කතා කරන්න අපිට කතා කරන්න බැරි නම් ඩිමොන්ස්ට්‍රේටර්ස්ට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ සීනියර් අයියලා අක්කලට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ගොඩාක් සපෝට් තියෙනවා. ඒ සපෝට් ගන්න මම එතනින් නවතින්නම්. I'll stop with that and I welcome you all And you'll see me and our student counselors around. Feel free to come and talk to us. If you have any problems, don't worry, your problem is not that unique one problem. We might had answers before for such problems, so we can help you, or we can direct you to the right sources. If you have financial problems, we can direct you to right people. If you have relationship problems, we can direct you to right people. If you have if you need specific counseling, professional counseling help, there is a facility at the medical faculty and the general hospital that supports, like it's a special arrangement and all, okay? And with that, thank you very much, and have a great 4 years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I cordially invite Mrs. Kumari Senaviratna, Senior Assistant Registrar of Faculty of Science, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning. Respected Vice Chancellor, Dean of the Faculty of Science, Director UCSC, esteemed academic staff, distinguished guests, parents, dear newly enrolled students. First and foremost, I warmly welcome you to the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. It's my duty to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. On behalf of the Faculty of Science, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Senior Professor H.T. Karunaratne, Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, for grace this occasion despite his busy schedule. I also thank for the Dean of the Faculty of Science, Senior Professor Upul Sonnadara, for his visionary leadership and support in shaping the faculty into a hub of academic excellence. Your guidance and commitment have been instrumental in providing a nurturing environment for our students. I'd like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Ajantha Athukorala, Director UCSC, heads of the departments, academic staff members of the faculty, whose tireless efforts in teaching, research, mentorship have laid the foundation to our students' success. A special word of thanks goes to Dr. Devanmini Halwathula, who assisted us today by comparing this occasion. Thank you very much for your support. I'd like to acknowledge the diligent effort of the FOS Media team and the non-academic staff of the Dean's Office who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes. To our new students, I extend my warmest congratulations and heartfelt appreciation for your achievement. We are committed to providing you with the resources and opportunities you need to thrive academically and personally. Last but not least, I express my gratitude each and every one of you present here today. In closing, I would like to reiterate my heartfelt thanks to all who have contributed to the success of this inauguration ceremony. Finally, I wish you a fruitful life and may your time here be filled with inspiring discoveries, lifelong friendships, and boundless opportunities. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Senaviratna. As a closing remark, dear freshers, believe in your abilities, seize every opportunity, and let your passion of knowledge ignite the flame that brightly burns throughout your life journey. Congratulations and best wishes for a remarkable and fulfilling academic year ahead. Thank you very much. With that, the morning session has come to an end. The freshers, please be seated for the second session. Thank you very much.